Hi everyone, Levi Gardner, founder and co-executive director here at Urban Roots. Today we're going to be talking a little bit about tomatoes. We get a lot of questions about growing, pruning, trellising, feeding, and so we want to just do a quick introduction on our tomato growing system here at Urban Roots and hopefully provide you some tips. So to start, a lot of people use tomato cages, and one of the important things to understand about tomatoes is that they're a vine, not a bush. So a lot of people get those cages, the tomatoes grow, and then halfway through the season they fall over, or they have the case where it's all vines and no fruit. And so we like to use a system to make sure that we're getting a good balance of vegetative growth and leaves and fruit, the things we want to eat at the end of the day. So we use a commercial trellising system here. These are cedar posts and 2x3s here, and then we have conduit. And so this helps create an apparatus by which we can connect all of our plants that are growing up to. So we have that buried in the ground, and you can see these connected. But then we use this string, which is called tomato trellis string, and this is connected to these plants. So let's take a closer look at this one tomato plant here. So you can see we have two stems here, but it's coming from one plant. So these two stems are what are called leaders, and a leader is just any stem that we allow to continue growing. And we use these tomato clips to keep them kind of adhered to the string. So this tomato clip we buy from Johnny's Selected Seeds, and it attaches to the string really well, and then we can kind of clip it in, and then we bleach them at the end of the season. We're able to use them year after year. But that string goes all the way down and connects to them. We have, like I said, one stem growing up, and the way we have two separate leaders is that in each of these leaf axils, which is the intersection between a leaf and the stem, we get tiny little shoots coming up called suckers. And there you can see on this plant we've taken out most of them, but right here we have tiny little suckers. And if we let those suckers grow, they'll grow into individual leaders themselves. So we go through, and as the plant's growing up, we'll go to each of those little intersections, those axils, and prick those out. And in doing so, we'll ensure that we just have the two main stems, that we have these leaves that are photosynthesizing, and then our fruit clusters that are helping set our fruit. The other thing is, as the plant is growing up, using this system keeps the bottom leaves off the ground, which helps eliminate or minimize risk for disease. And so as the plant is growing up, you can see we'll break off any leaves here on the ground that are touching the ground itself. So the strings, the clips, pruning, and this trellis system, there's a lot more that we can talk about, but this is just an introduction. Be sure to subscribe to our channel and make sure and check back for more information on urban growing here at Urban Roots. Thanks.